Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Spillin' Hill with Auntie Ree. Hope everybody had a wonderful day today. And it is Friday. It's the weekend. Yes. But I have a really good show for you guys tonight. And I wanted to bring it with some balance. For those of you who are new to Spillin' Hill, this is a safe space that I created for us to talk. We talk about all different kind of topics, but what's in every show, every episode, every topic is truth. We always have truth. Sometimes truth can be a little hard for some, but yes, Auntie doesn't have it in no other way. So I'm going to balance it out tonight. It's going to be, we're not going to sugarcoat. It's going to be truth, but it's going to be truth with love. I always do everything in love. I want you guys to continue to come back. We can learn together, grow together, glow together. So I always start with my disclaimer that I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor. This is all in love for encouragement, motivation. Just transform together. It's all about self-love and mental health awareness. Our mental health is our health. So I'm going to start with my truth. My truth is tonight's show is for everybody, but it's mainly for my guys. Ladies, I got a little something for you. And then it just might be food for thought. It might just be a conviction or a confirmation for you. But the focus is for my guys. And my other fun truth for this episode is those of you who know me know babies, children. I call them all babies. But yeah, even my young adults, my infants, my toddlers, my elementary kids, my schoolers, they're all babies to me. Auntie Reed loves the children, the young adults. So those are my first favorite people. My second favorite people are my guys. Ladies, I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. I have a daughter. But yeah, so we'll just say last but not least. But tonight's episode, the focus is mainly for my guys. So, and I said that because I wanted to start out with some more fun because we know what season it is. What season is it? Y'all know. Football season. Yay! So, a little fun fact about me, about Auntie Ree, is I've been watching football and been a football fan since 1978. I'm going to tell my age. Yes. I was a daddy's girl, a granddaddy's girl. And so, yep, that's when I started watching football in 1978. And so I was nine. And yeah, so back then the most popular teams were the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I would do little bets with my friends and my sister. We would do little 25 cent, 50 cents bets, but that was a lot back then. And my favorite team was the Steelers. Yeah, I loved it. Was Terry Bradshaw. It was Franco Harris. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but y'all know what for my older guys, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So I also just wanted to give y'all another fun fact of aunties. And so y'all, first of all, we love each other, right? I hope y'all love me as much as I love y'all. So y'all don't go gossiping about me and spreading rumors and saying that I'm a bandwagon fan, because I'm not. What I consider myself is a girl who loves her football. Since 78, so you're talking about what? Let's count on my fingers. 88, 98, 8, 18, 28, take away 3, 47. So, out of my 56 years, I've been a football fan for 47 years, so that should account for something. But as time went on, this is everything in life. A lot of teams, this is not even just in the NFL, but this is in the NBA, like major sports, all sports, even college now. Like, people are not committed and loyal to teams like back in the day. So yes, back in the day, and some fans are loyal, but for me, it just got a bit, I don't know, took a little bit of the fun out of it, because players jump from this team to that team. And so yeah, I just was like, you know what, I'm just watching the game. I done been a fan. So I started out, like I told y'all, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then after that, I was a Baltimore fan. I was a Tampa Bay fan. I was a Chicago fan. I'm still a Chicago fan. And then I have my loved ones that are in heaven. And so I have two of my favorite people that are with the Lord. And so down here, I go hard for their teams. So one is San Fran, the 49ers. And then the other one is, don't judge me, the Dallas Cowboys. So that's my other one. So I'm holding it down here while they're holding it down up with the Lord. So what other teams? I think that's it. Atlanta. I've been living in Atlanta for 28 years. I try my hardest to be an Atlanta Falcon fan. But you know what? They just don't do right. And so, but I cheer for them. I want them to do good. They are the home team since we consider this home. And I definitely say for last the Denver Broncos. So y'all, I met my husband in 1985. And yeah, telling my age again. His favorite team when we met was Denver Broncos. And he was a Denver Bronco fan since 83. So 2 years before I met him. And to this day, he is still a die-hard. If anybody is watching this video and y'all know my hubby, y'all comment and tell the people that I am not lying. This man, like, I always tell him he loves them for Broncos more than he loves me. But he'll say he don't, but I don't know. But anyway, so let's see. So he been a Bronco fan since 83, 93, 13, 23. So that's 42 years. He been a die-hard. He will not switch. I don't care if they come in last place, first place, 20th place. He has not budged. He is committed, loyal, like, yeah. And so I do cheer for them. And sometimes I don't even have no choice. Our daughter had to grow up a Denver Bronco fan. She had to wear Denver Bronco shirts and jerseys. I got to wear Denver Bronco shirts and jerseys. Grandson had one when he came home from the hospital. He had a onesie. So yeah. But anyway, let me start spending so much time on football so we can get to the real deal. But I just wanted to start with a little bit of fun. So my other fun is, look at this, y'all. So I have a Chicago Bears shirt. Yep. I have a Falcon shirt. So I won't invest in jerseys, y'all, because Auntie is a little frugal. And I'm not spending all that money on jerseys because I'm not no diehard fan. So again, don't judge me. But I have those. So when my number one favorite cousin passed, she's a Dallas Cowboy, diehard. She don't care. She like hubby. They can win, lose, first place, last place. She coming back every season. She was coming back every season. So she passed, and God rest her soul, in 2020. And she was going to be 50 in 2021. And so we had a birthday celebration for her, the family. And so I made this little shirt that was Cowboys for Life, because I'm going to rep them for life for her. And then on the back, it was her 50th. So it looks a little faded now, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, I've had this for, 4 years now. So, but yeah, so I have this shirt. I have, a Georgia Tech shirt. Hubby works at Georgia Tech, so I support him sometimes. And we'll go to the games sometimes because they pay the bills. And then this is from my family. So I'm part of the Speakers Academy, Next Level Speakers Academy. We just had our big conference and we showed out, y'all. Like, we should have been chapter of the year, but that's a whole nother story. But we made these jerseys. Are they dope or what? And y'all know what I got on the back of mine. I got Auntie Ree. So that's just another little jersey I have. My husband, he will buy me just because gifts, which I love, especially when it's flowers. He doesn't have to do a lot. Sometimes he'll come home with just a card. It just puts a big smile on my face. And, you know, I might be going through something or whatever, and he'll tell me, like, you're doing good or whatever. And he just pick me up a little card, and the words mean everything. Or he'll bring me home flowers just because. This just because right here, y'all, I don't know how I feel about this one. He gave me this 3 days ago. Look at my just because gift, y'all. A Denver Broncos shirt. So we go to games. We go to games all the time. Like, we go all over the country when they come close to us. So some seasons they don't come too close. I don't know if we're going to make one this year or not. But normally we make 1 to 2 every season. And so he has like jerseys, he has shirts and hats and socks and slippers and everything. And so I usually just grab one of his shirts, knot it up, and wear that to the game. Or I'll wear orange. I forgot to bring my hoodie in here. I did make me a Denver Bronco hoodie. But I'll have to show y'all that one another time. But yeah, so I just really wanted to start this episode out with some fun because, like I said, we have a tough conversation. It's with truth and love. It's for my guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed this first little segment since it's football season. Oh, and hubby took grandson to the Atlanta Falcon preseason game tonight against the Tennessee. But yeah, it's preseason, but grandson is 5, so he's going to have a blast. It's his first game, and I'm sure they'll go to more because, like I said, we're here in Atlanta. It's the home team. My daughter is a Falcon fan, and so I try to be, but anyway, but yeah, let's get to what this episode is really about. So if I had to give it a title, I would give it, let me see, because I know I didn't really want to do this topic, but I know that it's important and God placed it in my spirit. Let me say that first. So a lot of times I do plan and prep what I'm going to talk about, but sometimes if God places something in my spirit, then I will just do a total shift and be obedient. So this topic is about our men showing up for our sons. We have to go beyond the sports, beyond the game, right? So the title that I have for this episode is Beyond the Game, Raising Whole Sons. So, men, my guys, my nephews, my brothers, this is for the ones that are already showing up, and it's also for the ones who may not be showing up. If you're one that's not showing up, it's not too late. You can make a decision tonight after you watch this episode, and you can, will be uploaded on YouTube, so you can watch it several times, go back, pray about it. But man, we need y'all to show up. Our boys, our sons, they need their mother and their father. They need you to be present in their life. They need you to be more than just child support in their life. They need you to be more than phone calls. You know, if you are not living in the same house with your son, you may be living in the same city, you may be living in the same state, you may be in different states. So for those of you that may live out of state, it may be a little harder, but I just ask that you don't make that an excuse and you still give them that presence that they need. They need more than just, you know, hearing your voice on the phone, maybe leaving a voicemail message when you can't connect. You may do FaceTime. But they need even more than that. They need the hugs. They need the touch. They need the presence. Hanging out at a game or, you know, video games. Just hanging out, you know, maybe watching a card together. Just different things. So we do need you to be present. Like I said, more than the child support and the phone calls. So, you know, you are the blueprint for your son. So if you're a missing page in his life, then guess what? He's going to be missing a whole chapter from his life. So we just need to be able to get past, you know, this part, you know, is for my men and my women. We have to get past the having feelings if you're not together. We have to learn how to do healthy co-parenting. You know, you don't never want to bash the other parent to the child. Women, I know a lot of times there's men that want to be in their child's life. They may have moved on with someone else, and then you might be using that child as a weapon. So we can't do that either, ladies. You know, if there's a good man that wants to be in his child's life, please let him do that. Co-parenting is not about feelings or getting along. It's about discipline and what is necessary for that child. Another thing that I wanted to talk about tonight too was, you know, a lot of times fathers, we want to live through our sons' lives. If we had dreams to be in sports and, you know, make it to the big leagues, whether it's the NFL, baseball, NBA, whatever, you know, we can't live through our children. That's a lot of pressure for them because a lot of times they feel like, okay, I gotta make it big in sports and I'm gonna take care of the family. That's all good, don't get me wrong. But they shouldn't feel or carry the pressure of like they have to be the family's lottery ticket. That they have to do this. They may be gifted in it. It may be a passion of theirs. But it may be something that they don't want to do for a living. And if they don't, guess what? That's okay. I have a grandson, and we always have the conversation in my family, you know, about my grandson, what he's going to do. Of course, granddaddy want him to play football, but his mother and myself, we always say, like, he's going to play sports. He's very athletic. He enjoys it. He's young right now, so he hasn't played organized, but he has for 2 years, since he was 3, where they teach him just the fundamentals, and it's fun. They don't play other teams. The coaches will split them up in half, like near the end of the season, and let them have fun against each other. But he's done soccer. He's done football, he's done basketball, and so he enjoys them. I think football probably is his favorite. Grandma, he calls me Riri. Riri is waiting for track, because that's my favorite, but I'm not gonna push it on him. But I want to be there for the track meets, because Auntie Ree was a track star, and so that's my favorite. I like tennis. So yeah, if he's athletic, so he does need to be in things. So our boys, our girls, they do need to be involved in extracurricular activities, but if it's something they don't like, then maybe encourage them to try something else. But don't force them to be in something and put that pressure on them, making them feel like, oh, I gotta do this, and I gotta make it to the big leagues. I gotta, buy my mom a house or buy my dad a house. And I mean, that's all good, and a lot of them want to do that. But so I'm saying this to say that is fine. But if sports is not their thing and they have other dreams, then let them work on those dreams with your child. Support them in those dreams. But yeah, enough of the sports part. And then the other thing I want to say for my men is, men, I love y'all. Like, y'all are, behind the babies, y'all are my favorite, my second favorite. Auntie keeps it real. My hubby knows, like, when I was in corporate America, and you be with your coworkers like 20 more at work than you are at home, because we come home, we normally have time for dinner, maybe some TV, and then bed. So you do get close to certain coworkers. And for me, and even in school, even if I go back to high school or college, like, most of my friends were guys. Growing up, I was a tomboy. And so, yeah, but my husband, like, he's cool. He knows how I am. And so I'm not saying, like, I make friends off the street, like going to this grocery store or to the gas station and just meet a man and then we become friends. No, I'm talking about just co-workers. But then I introduced them to hubby, and like a couple of my friends, male friends, they actually ended up becoming closer to my hubby than they were with me. So yeah, but relationships, I'm gonna do an episode on that, y'all. Can men and women be platonic friends? That's a big argument, a big debate, a big discussion. So we're going to do that in the near future. I'm going to put some stuff together. I'm going to go live for that one, because I really want y'all. Well, first of all, I can't go live because y'all not sharing my YouTube page with family and friends. So that's why I'm still recording these shows. So I need y'all. Teamwork makes the dream work. I really need y'all to subscribe to my page, and I always give my information at the end of the episode. But I really need y'all to share. Make sure you subscribe to the page, like the videos. They're all uploaded on there. So if you want to go back to the first episode and catch up, you can like, comment. You're not too far behind. This is episode 6. So yeah, we're a family here. So y'all want to go live, so we can like interact and talk, then y'all know what y'all need to do. Y'all got homework. And so, for my men, I know y'all go through so much in life, not just in your families, but out here in society. And so I just want to encourage you that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to get help. It's okay to be in touch with your inner self, your feelings. It's okay for men to journal. And so I just want you to know that y'all know Auntie is the poster child. I am big on professional help for therapy. I always tell my story. I was in it for 3 years solid. I've healed in a lot of areas, but I'm still healing in other areas. It's a lifestyle. It's not a one-time event. As most of y'all know, or for my new people, I've actually created a framework, and it's Auntie. It's Auntie, and it's acknowledge your feelings, uncover your truth, nurture your spirit, trust the process, inspire and empower. And we will soon be having workshops, and I'll be traveling doing these workshops. This is a journey. It's a journey of mental health awareness. It's a journey of self-love. We have to put ourselves first. We have to love ourselves first so that we can be better for others, so that you can be better fathers to your sons and daughters. But tonight's focus is mainly just for our men, showing up and in our sons' lives and just showing them, giving them the blueprint. You know, you're going to be their first introduction to manhood. And so that's why it's so important for you to be physically present in their lives. So I just want to encourage you to know that mental health therapy, number one, is not a white thing. Number two, it's not a weak thing. Number three, what it is it's a wise thing. Last week's episode, we just talked about wholeness, and I talk about this all the time. The same way we do our annual physicals, our eye exams, we do hearing, we do everything but our mind, unless something's going on. But it's okay to do that. And so I encourage you to, even if you don't link up here with me, there's so many people on social media, influencers, professional people that are part of this journey. I think it became more vocal during COVID when we were shut down and we were forced to be in the house. We were forced to spend time with our families. We were forced to spend time alone. We were forced to work from home. And just being still and in that isolation, I'm so thankful that it did open up more for us to just start having conversations. More people started going to therapy that look like me. And so now I don't go like every 2 weeks or on a regular basis. The majority of the things that I needed to work on at the time, I did, and I'm healed in those areas. But I do have a plan to check in intentionally once a year. But then if something comes up during the year, I won't have a problem calling my therapist and saying, hey, I need an appointment, I need to talk, whatever. So, yeah, and that's why it's so important that this is a safe space. You can go on my website. You can reach out to me. I have a contact form on there. I have a self-love quiz on there you can take. I do one-on-one coaching. And so, yeah, I would love to connect with some of you. I'm not a man in any way, shape, or form. I don't attest to know everything that you go through, but I do have a husband that I'm very supportive of. He actually did his annual physical today, and so he probably got A plus or A minus. He goes to the doctors, he does his checks, so I'm so proud of him for that. And so we'll just wait for his blood work to come in either later today or tomorrow. But yes, guys, yes, partner up, find you men that you can talk to. Connect with Auntie Ree, whether you're a nephew or a brother, a little brother or older brother. So my nieces and nephews, I say is up to like age maybe like 39, 40. After that, I'll start calling you little bro, or if you're my age or older, it'll be like big bro or whatever. But we're family here. And so, yeah, I love everybody. But I just wanted to encourage my men. So if you're already in your son's life, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I don't have to thank you, but I do. because we need this. The way society is now and the way our young men are moving right now. Yes, we pray. Yes, we need God. But we need to be a village in their lives. We need to do the work. We can pray all day, but without the works, then the faith is dead. And so God just placed it on my spirit to have this conversation. I don't know who it's for. I don't know why He shifted me in this way. But again, like I said, I had to be obedient. I didn't have any stats to give y'all because it wasn't like a last minute shift. And so that's why I added some of the fun in there. And then I did pray on it. And then I did come up with an affirmation for you. Oh, and my men that are not in your son's lives right now, it's not too late. You can pray and make a decision, tonight after watching this episode, and just start. If you and the mother are not getting along right now, pray about it. Reach out to her. Don't be too prideful. You can hit the reset button at any time. My family, we have an inside joke when we mess up about reset buttons and hitting that reset button. And yeah, there was one time I was going through so much. I was up and down, up and down. I was emotional. And I kept reset. I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I said, my reset button is broke. Yep, it's broke. It's cracked. I done hit that thing so much that I told her, I said, I need to buy a new reset button. So, y'all, just reset. Put the pride to the side. Step up to the plate and be in your son's life, please. But I did write a little affirmation, and I want y'all to write this down. And again, you can go back and watch the episode again. And the affirmation I want you to write down is this: I am present. I am healing. I am raising a son who will stand taller because I showed up. So, I want you to write that down. I want you to pray over it. I want you to write it like on a small card. Put it in your phone in a note and just read it every day. So I'll say it one more time. It's I am present. I am healing. I am raising a son who will stand taller because I showed up. Is that amazing or what? So, yes, and reach out to me, y'all. Comment, get connected. I want you to be more than just a coach at your son's games. I want you to be a guide in his life. Pray with him, hang out with him, love on him. It's okay for hugs. It's okay to kiss your son. If you gotta kiss him on the forehead, I don't know. We just grew up in my era where boys had to be so tough. They weren't allowed to cry. Look, before I go, because I could be on this subject forever. God put me on it, and now I didn't have no planned talk, so now I'm just talking. But my grandson, my daughter, and we teach him his feelings. My grandson could tell you what every emotion is, and we teach him how to use them. I tell him, are you happy? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you whatever? Like, we got emotion books for him, and I will post them in the comments to this when I upload this video. But yeah, emotions, like, use your voice. You can't, we don't say that he can't cry. What I tell him is, if you get hurt, yes, you're gonna have tears, and we're gonna clean up your boo-boo or whatever, but use your words. We always tell him, use your words, express yourself. What are you feeling? And we've been teaching him this since he was 3. He's 5 now. And so, yeah, he don't get it right every time. But once we calm him down, and what's the emotion? What are you feeling? I teach him to breathe. I had him doing fun yoga and meditation probably when he was like, I don't know, 2 maybe. Um, yeah, we would breathe and have fun. And I would tell him, breathe, do your breathing. Are you breathing? And he would actually like, he started doing this. And so I would make it fun. And I'd be like, And so he would do that when he was younger. But I love y'all. Auntie can talk all day when it comes to love and the babies. And so we're going to go. I'm going to end this episode. But thank y'all for spending time with me when I do these episodes. And again, just we need followers so we can go live. Like, I'm really tired of just like, I'm ready to go live. Like, I'm introvert, extrovert. I don't know. What is it? Ambivert. Especially since I've been walking in purpose, I have been becoming more extrovert. But yeah, so follow me on IG and TikTok at I am Auntie Ree. On Facebook, my business page is Cherie Auntie Ree Randolph Dunham. And on YouTube, here on YouTube also, it's at I am Auntie Ree. So I made it really easy for y'all to connect with me. And follow me on all platforms. I still need more followers on Facebook to go. No, it's a face. Yeah, on my Facebook business page, I need more followers so that I can go live. I'm good on IG. But for my podcast, for these episodes, my real focus right now is on YouTube. So y'all get busy and do the work. Do a campaign. Get people to go to Spill and Heal with Auntie Ree. You can do www.youtube.com/ at I am Auntie Ree. So let's do it. All right. I will see y'all soon. I will be uploading this. I will comment those children books on emotions. And man, I love y'all. Comment. Tell me who y'all team is, y'all favorite football team is, so I can catch a couple games and interact with y'all. All right. Love y'all. Be safe. Have a blessed weekend.